Hi friends, thank you so much for coming back to craft with me today, and welcome if you're new to my channel. My name is Alyssa. Today we're going to be making this mini envelope pouch, and it basically just has a bunch of pockets or places where you can tuck things inside. So on my lid here, I just have some flower stickers, and this is a really great project to use up your scraps as well, by the way. So the lid is actually a little pocket too, and I made it open on both sides, as you can see. So I'm just gonna slide out this little tag that I stuck in there. But again, just something that I made with my scraps to go inside of the pocket there. So you could write a little note or message for somebody on that, or just gift them a tag. Maybe they like journaling or paper crafting. And then the lid, of course, opens up with just a little Velcro dot. We've got a vellum pocket here, which you don't have to do. You could just use regular paper if you don't have vellum. But in there, I just made this card that says, "All great things have small beginnings." We've got a butterfly, a cute little teacup there with some flowers. Let me just make sure the butterfly gets tucked in there. All right. And then just in the very back, there's another little, I called it a pouch. It could be a pocket, but you can see it's open on both sides again. So you could really just pull this out either way. But I have just this little card in there that I made with my scraps once again. And I thought a small photo would go perfectly right here, or even if you just want to write a little message. I think that's super cute. So you can kind of see where it slides in, just right in the back there. And you could probably even put, I don't know, like a really thin candy bar or maybe a hot cocoa pack or something like that and just slide it in. So you don't have to put like little journaling cards or things like that, photo mats inside of here. Just trying to think of other ideas in case you want to give this to somebody who doesn't really paper craft. But these are just so fun, quick, and easy to make for a quick little gift, or even just to stick into a journal or something like that. So go ahead and grab some paper and we can create one of these together. For my project today, I'm just going to grab some scraps from my Sweet Harvest paper pad, which I purchased at Michael's. And you just want to grab a strip of paper that's 4 inches wide by 12 inches long. And I do recommend getting a print that's non-directional because we are going to be folding this in all different directions. So you don't want to have to worry about if your print's going to be upside down or anything like that. Unless that doesn't matter to you, then do whatever you'd like. But I'm choosing this paper today. And I'm just going to flip this over to the blank side so you can see. And we're just going to line this up at the 12-inch side today. And we're going to score at 4, 8, and 10. So I have 4, 8, and 10. Just like that. So we've got 2 smaller boxes and then 2 bigger boxes. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn it back the long way here. And I'm going to just fold this score line first. I'm going to fold this part up. And then this score line here, we're going to fold the opposite way. So just fold it back. Then I'm going to flip it, okay? And there's one more score line here. We're just going to fold up like that. So I basically just do that because I have single-sided paper, and this is great for single-sided paper so you don't see any white space. So basically what you're gonna want is like this W shape, sort of. So this is gonna be the lid here, of course, and we can create a pocket here, and then this is gonna be the pocket in the very back. So that's our little envelope. I am going to go ahead and just glue it down first. So let's take just the lid portion here, and if you want to, you could just glue this down completely. You could glue two sides if you want to, but I'm just going to glue the top here just so it can be open on both sides again. And that's going to be like my first little pouch, I guess. So I'm just gluing the top, and then I'll bring this piece back up. Okay, so that's all set for the lid. Now the back is going to be open too, and we are going to glue it down. But before we do that, I just like to add one more little pocket here in the front. So you can grab just a scrap sheet of paper that's 5 inches wide by 3 inches tall. And it doesn't have to be vellum, but I'm using vellum today. You can use any kind of paper you have. And I basically just take my envelope here and I'm going to pop some glue right at the bottom. And then I'm going to put my vellum sheet over top. So I'll just take this piece and place it on top of my glue there at the bottom. So this is going to become a pocket for our little envelope. And then you'll have these extra parts on the side there. And we're basically just going to fold those back and tuck them into this part here. So if you want, you can just score those edges on your scoreboard, or you can just simply fold them over. The reason I didn't score the little tabs here beforehand is because sometimes it doesn't line up perfectly. So I don't know, I just feel like it's easier to do it that way rather than scoring your pocket first. So again, I'm just gonna flip those over and just put them on the inside there. And we're gonna glue that down. Bring that side over. Okay. So again, this is what we are left with. We'll have our pocket here. This is the lid. I'm just going to attach it with a Velcro dot. And then this part in the back, we can just glue, which again, I'm just going to glue the top because I want my sides open, but you could glue two edges to have a side pocket. You could even just glue this edge here and you would have like a tuck spot. But I'm just going to glue the top, or that part there, and then bring it up. And that's going to be it for our little envelope pouch. All right, so we've got a little pocket here in the lid, the main pocket of our envelope there, and then this one in the back. So let me grab a Velcro dot. And I'm just gonna pop it on my lid and bring it down. And that's all set there. And now you can create some items to put inside of your envelope pouch, or you can take something like a gift card and just stick that inside. I love how that shows through the vellum. Got my tea bag here as well. Could do something like that. You know, let me just stick that in there. Or I made like these faux tea bags. This had to be from last year. So I'm just gonna pop that in there because this one is pumpkin spice. It's fake, but I made it pumpkin spice. So you could stick something like that in there. And then I just go in with my scraps really. So here are a bunch of scraps from my Sweet Harvest paper pad. And I'm just gonna make like a little tag or something to go inside of this, oops, that lid pouch. And then probably like a journaling card or something. You could even make your own greeting card, a mini one, and stick it in the back there. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. I think this one here, I'm just gonna cut it down a little bit. But I'm gonna stick that just in the back. And then this one I will stick in the lid there. I don't know, I'm kind of just cutting it down to what I think will fit, hopefully. All right. Okay, so maybe I'll just do something like this. I'm probably gonna turn this little slip into a tall, skinny tag. Yeah, just gonna eyeball it. And maybe I'll just stick this extra scrap up top too. Maybe I'll just staple it together at the top. So it's like a double tag or something. And then I'll just take this little autumn label and maybe I'll stick it down here. And I should have stapled some trim or something there. Maybe I'll just use this scrap and tie a little bow. And just glue that on top. Actually, I'm gonna just take a glue dot and stick it on here. Like so. And that'll be my little tag for my lid. So cute with the little bow sticking out, or you could even put like a little dangle or something. Okay, now for this one in the back, let's just keep that one simple, and maybe I'll add another sentiment just to this top part here. In fact, maybe I'll just make my own label with my scraps again that I have here. Because that's what we want to do, right? Is just use up all our scraps. And you could write a sentiment there. Let's see. You're the pumpkin to my pie. And I'm just going to add a little dotted border. All right, and then I'll just glue this to the top there. And again, stick that in the back. And it'll be coming out both of the sides there. And let me see what I can do to the lid. I have these stickers from Dollar Tree. And I'm gonna carve out some good times. Can you see that? Carve out some good times. There's like cute little pumpkins on the top too. And I'm just gonna stick it right here. There we go, carve out some good times. And I'll just add another little pumpkin, maybe down here. So that is probably going to be it for this little mini envelope pouch. Lots of places to tuck in some goodies, an extra little envelope pocket there. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more crafty fun and inspiration. And leave me a comment down below. I'll see you all soon in my next one, so happy crafting and huge hugs!